More like this, now be small thing they saw for the social media lifestyle since this afternoon as I declare you. So yes, nah. I say I just there. I say make I stroll enter the street of the social medias. Now be big. As I enter, that's people know they insult Peter Obi, so they cause her, so they support her. So I say, what did they read the apple say? What did Peter Obi don't do again? What did Peter Obi don't do again? Because people too like Peter Obi matter. Once some people just hear say Peter Obi talk, oh yeah, they don't want you hear. First say there be Milocon squad. Oh yeah, they don't want you hear anything. That's okay. What it really happened? Bae, that's the update. Say Peter Obi talk chook mad now. I don't say for some time now. Different demolition they saw for different states. They say they demolish 1 or 2 for Alaba market. They say they want to see demolition for the same Lagos lifestyle. Even for Kano state, they say they demolish some kind of things there for the Kaduna lifestyle before the Kano lifestyle. Different places. Now Peter Obi just come out and say, in fact, man, not be like I they talk past myself. Man, I just read the news first. Man, I read that way it is so. Man, I just listen on. He said the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 election, Peter Obi, has appealed to various governments across the country to show compassion while carrying out demolition on some properties marked as illegal. He said this in a Twitter post on Tuesday, while reaching out to recent widespread government demolition of illegal structures erected by individuals in various states. Obi said that while some of these ongoing demolition may be excusable, they have nonetheless left many victims, mostly ordinary people who erred innocently or were ill-informed or misguided. He said that necessary corrective measures to planning or zoning violations by government need not be punitive or unduly insensitive, adding that there should always be room for compassion and humane correction in taking any remedial action. Commenting further, the former Anambra State governor wrote, "I respectfully appeal to various governmental authorities to marry the need to enforce compliance with extant regulatory regimes with consideration for human feelings and necessary compassion. In Nigeria, we live in a time of extreme difficulty for citizens because of stagnated income, spiraling inflation, huge unemployment, escalating socioeconomic costs, and high cost of living. Nigerian citizens should therefore not be subjected to the additional stress of unexpected hardship. Moreover, the various concerned governments should consider paying compensation to those who have lost properties and livelihood in these unfortunate demolitions to ameliorate their sufferings. Such compensation should fall under the rubric of eminent domain that is applicable for properties and assets acquired or demolished in the public interest." He added that it cannot ever be overemphasized that the primary duties of government is the responsibility to care for and protect its citizens. Finish, oh. Now it will be your talk. Before we let it happen, I be big. Different people call the talk for inside. That one guy want to sit here because of say demolition of open marketplaces and residential places are creating an increasing hardship and poverty in Nigeria. And before the federal government and state government should demolish marketplaces and residential places, they will first compensate and give them minimum of 12 months notice to relocate with reasonable compensation, because governments have been collecting taxes from the victims since the existence of the structures and the markets. Okay. Another person got to say, sometimes I wonder if our leaders has ever tested hardship, if they were even born and fed by their parents, grew up in the streets like some of us did, even went to school under the sun and inside the rain. Do they even have conscience at all? The only time you will ever meet a government official face to face is only during the election season, hunting for our votes, after which the poor masses are on their own. God is watching us. Yeah. And I got to say, from the look of things and from the experience I've had so far, now I understand something. The kind of leaders we've had so far are leaders that destroys the vision and dreams of the youth. There's nothing they do that favors the youth and the poor.
And that because the government really want to show that they hate Igbo people. And God must definitely show us mercy. I beg, this guy beg. No carry tribalism without this. I think I'll beg you. The demolition and the compensation, are they not wastage of state funds? The governor is wrong in this decision. He was just a witch hunt of the past government. Always, this one say, always seeking cheap political sentiment. How much of this did you demonstrate as a governor? Easier said than done. This guy not like Peter Obi, you're talking mine. And that guy got to say, Obi has become a distraction to good government of Nigeria. He needs to concentrate his efforts in IPOB killing his brothers and in the southeast and advise them to let good people move freely on Monday morning of every week. Nigeria people, just shut it. Busy talking down on every move and policy since inauguration. Let us rest. Let court give us their judgment rather than instigating pity to yourself by finding fault with others.
So now what did they stop? But now the reaction of some people just really surprised me. Why Nigerians, you know, say we really get a long way to go for this country. We really get a very, very long way to go for this country, and that God will help us. Why be saying right now, and especially since the past general elections, anything will happen for this country, they go always find room to take put tribalism inside or religion. What did they stop? Person come out, they speak for everybody. Inside the message Peter be drop, you not talk about any particular tribe or any particular religion. They speak generally. Not say, oh, compensate these people, don't compensate this. He speak for everybody. I don't really understand why some people they come out, they say, they blush and say they find fault with everything where people they do selection. Man, tell them, say Peter Obi not they suffer. In case not they do Peter Obi one big favor. That guy is a billionaire. Now me and you where the street normally now we they feel the heat based on 1 or 2 if at all. The earlier we begin to realize, say right now it is no longer obedient versus batified versus articulated. No, right now we have the Nigerian government and the Nigerian people. You understand me now? Anything the Nigerian government do, that the Nigerian people now they feel that. So the earlier we begin to speak up and with one voice, the better for us. Enough of all this tribalistic talk and religious talk. Come on now. Nigeria, where we did normally, we'll be there, we'll be get one love now. What do you read the Apple safe? What do you read the Apple say? Nigeria will say when they play match, everybody support one team. When they do show, everybody will go and celebrate one artist. That's something the Apple safe. I beg, let's love lead. Let's love lead. Listen to the message. If the message makes sense, or if you even you say you don't like the message, air your view without attacking the person who dropped the message, without attaching any form of sentiment to the person who dropped the message. Now what for now? What did they read the sub self? Anyway, what I know. Just thank God for everything.